Welcome back to an episode of We and the Sheep Together Against the World, and we are on the ship still, and we managed to get around these fellas for some reason, and now we are still on the way forward through the ship. And I just have to figure out what I can... Oh. Okay, so this Bedroll seems to be profitable, it seems. Because only profitable items are actually selected, aren't they? You've picked up a Bedroll. Use it to rest and heal your party. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. So, how would I go around this stuff? Do I go around it in a circle? Let's just open up all of the boxes. Like, the boxes are not selectable in here. Not selectable. They don't seem to have any names. A bucket. Another hill. Let's take that. Let's just look at all of the items in my inventory, and they are... The weight goes up dramatically. I definitely have to do something about it. Use this. Everything that has the name ingredient in it, or use, or whatever. What about those fellas? Oh? What's so special about this? You got a rope. Value of 1. The length of a sturdy rope, a mainstay in any traveler's pack. Oh no. Not the good. You get a collar and you get a collar. The Oprah collars. So what do we got? Source muted. Source muted as well, obviously.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
What now?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Lohse woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
There. Play along and take the almond grin. Yeah, tell the children they must be mistaken. Squint at the lot of them. Who's Lohse? Say, she must... have you confused with someone else? No, let's just play along and see what happens. Look at the passel of dirty kids and say, they seem well enough like brats to you. Let's play along.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Now, say that's true enough. Shake her hand, Lohse, presume. Ask if she couldn't find some more age-appropriate companion. Say, you're more concerned with survival than entertainment. Let's go for the second one. That's kind of an interesting one.
Like yourself, maybe. I don't mind the kiddies, usually.
She ought to have a look around with you. You can watch each other's back, definitely. Do you know anything about the murder that happened?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
No. Let's just watch each other's backs. That would be nice.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
You
take care, though.
Right.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
Hoi.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief. Take it easy, Chief. You don't want to get noticed for the wrong reason.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. So somehow something or whatever this was took control of her for a split second. What about the kitties?
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird?
Kind of.
You look like my daddy. His name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home.
If I look like your daddy, then your daddy's probably dead.
Do you know Lohse? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
Perfect. Now sing this all day long and you may be very good. And do not step away from Lohse. That would be sweet. So what do we get from this one? We got a needle in a haystack, a rabbit's paw. Some years ago, a superstition regarding lucky rabbit's feet led to a decimation of the local population by hopeful hunters. The trend was abandoned, but the rumors about the feet were never definitely disproven either. A sharp rock. You almost cut yourself handling this rock if only you could cut others with it. We could throw it. Wait a minute. Is there a kind of, what's this? Repair item and identify. Oh, okay. Is there a way for us to maybe, you can really trade with anyone in here. That is quite interesting. How do we make the money in this game, though? Could we maybe buy and sell the same stuff and steal it back from them? That would be an interesting loop. The question is just, how do I get the stuff from them? Maybe there's a stealing method. Sneaking failed. Yeah, obviously. They see that. I need a merchant of sorts. Yeah. Is there actually a button I can barter? What's this? Trice. Attitude 0, bartering 0, discount 0. There's an awful lot of zeros. I need some 9s in there. A little bit of gold, a little bit of meat, stained pants, and a long branch. Gnarled and twisted greyish wood. Very long, but hard and wieldy. It just needs that one little extra thing to make it really useful. Some weighty bits at the end.
Take it easy, Chief.
Oh.
You don't want to get noticed for the...
Okay, so you can trade with almost anyone, and for some reason Lohse, who seems to be a somewhat special kind of fella, is one that you are not able to trade with that much. Oh, look at that. We can talk to the dog. Wouldn't that be kind of weird, like this whole magical kind of stuff, and we suddenly talk to dogs and the like? Okay, we can take this stuff with us, and what about you? Fane.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
So, we know that elves can get the memory of people by just eating the limbs. I have a limb and I have an elf. Let's see if we can mix the two together somehow.
He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
What do you mean fascinating? The bandages or what it is band-aiding?
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Yeah, no, he's reading. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin. Ask who you're speaking to. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. Seems engrossed in it. Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. No, we don't need to oppose them. Let's share their interest by choosing that stuff.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle.
Missing? How can you have a book but not be able to read the center of it? Usually it's the ends that are missing.
Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Okay. What do you combine in this case? So, tell him about the war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. Yeah, yada yada yada, standard information. Explain that Rivellon's history is the battle between source and void, good and evil, light and darkness. What if the void is neither good nor bad, similar to the source, and it's just a source of power? You have some personal experience of history. You've seen a lot in the last couple centuries. Oh. The history of Rivellon is the history of Divine Order. Talk about Lucian the Divine and his son Alexander. Oh, so Divine Order, Rivellon, and humans are like one bunch. The undead are like old, and the mystique are always about the void and source and stuff. Very interesting. But let's just go with the undead route and see what happens.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already.
Books. Mine. Have you written any undead books recently?
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods.
Interesting.
This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before.
See, that's the only thing that's usually coincidental about all of the religions. Everything gets created, but no one actually speaks about what was before.
Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
It meant that some things just aren't known. Well, some things is great. Everything is unknown, if you think about it. And you're always in... yeah, the only thing that you can do is, like, push the unknown boundary a little bit further away. So, look at him incredulously. The gods are false in nature. They don't have a history. Ooh. Ask why he's so curious about the gods. You have often pondered the nature of the gods, but you don't have any sure answer. Absolutely. The idea of the force of nature is a good one indeed. Actually, that seems like the more natural option, because gods, or actually any mythical being, usually has a story to it, and the way they act in these stories kind of depicts what kind of force of nature they are, or what behavior they are supposed to represent. For example, what's her name? Ceres, from the Greek, I think, mythology, or was it Roman? Whatever. In this case, you have, I think it was Greek. The names do change, but the behavior of the gods is the same. In this case, the god of fertility and harvest, and that one was married to the god of the underworld, Hades, or yeah, whatever the Roman name was. And the idea was that she is above ground. It's summer and spring and so on. And once it gets colder, she goes below ground to her husband. And this was how they were supposed to learn about the seasons and stuff. It's actually a very interesting concept. So you have the explanation of seasons, but then you put them on gods and some kind of like behavior altogether. And in this case, it's the energy of the plants that works as long as the sun shines and it's spring and whatnot, and they grow. And once they stop growing, or like once it gets colder, it stops growing, and she goes into the ground. And this is usually where the energy of the plants is stored for a little while, like in the roots. If you think about it, it's just absolutely amazing. Not 100% true, but also not false. It's just how you put the information in it. But let's just go with the mystic route, because we don't know everything.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Come
on, I chose the mystic route. Can't you be at least a little bit surprised?
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Why you were so curious about the gods? Yeah, come on. Give me more info.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
It's just one problem. There is no book on there to read. What was that? That was a bucket split second ago. Right.
Don't mind. I'm really rather busy.
No, you're not. Just sit there and are supposed to take a shit. So, now, Magister... Let's talk to the dog. Let's see if that one...
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Ruff.
Okay. You seem to have a very broken mind. Woof, woof, blood, woof, bird. Need to talk to that fella again. Let's just wait until they come back. Don't want to get... Come on. There we go. Ask him who wants to know. Tell him your name. Dreamly, and ask him what's in a name anyway. Oh, we can actually save in a conversation. That's quite useful. Nah, let's go with a jester, right? Because why not?
I don't like comedy.
Oh, really? Laughing usually opens your mind to things. Yeah, and that's actually quite an interesting idea here. Do you just give everybody your name, or do you want to know who wants to know that name, right? Because it's always, like, in a way, giving someone your name means that you give information away, right? And in this case, aren't we in a... Isn't this a privacy concern? No one is supposed to know anything. In this case, it would be nice to know who we give that name to.
The Divine Order wants to know.
Actually, the Order cannot talk. Magister Jalen wants to know. But alright, let's give him the name.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
Alright, now we got more information. This is exactly what I wanted to know. So, and of course we have another door that is closed.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger.
Right.
You faring okay so far?
So far, yes. Ask if he'd be fine, collared like a dog and stuck in a ship hold with corpses and murders on the loose. Yeah, we don't need to exaggerate there. I think he knows the situation. Yeah, do you care? Or is it just something that you ask anybody? Say you've been through us, tell him you're fine. No. Do you care?
Of course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you.
Oh. I haven't asked for your help, so I don't care. We got some fish bones and some more gold. Yeah. I definitely need to get rid of items in order to gain more gold so that...
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
I don't need any sorting. I'm not scrambled.
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Me. I want to eat good stuff. Great. Murder. What else we got? Even more buckets. Another bucket. And another bedroll. And another bedroll. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those things. Oh, there's a mug of beer. Look at that. And it's not connected to anyone, so let's just
Right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, ben-Mezd.
right. You're like a vacuum cleaner of sorts. So, what about you, Gilly?
You one of them? A Divine Order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
What do we got here? Some shrooms. Penny bun mushroom. Right.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Oi.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy. That's an interesting one, boy. Okay. Tell him he ought to think twice before addressing you like a child. Nah, we don't care. Ask what you meant to be hearing. Wave his request away and ask him what he knows about the... Nah. Well, what am I supposed to hear?
The ship, of course.
And, what's supposed to tell me?
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
Okay, and what is the sea complaining about? Your shipmates are chatty as skulls. You can barely hear over the din. I say the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship. Tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. Let's go with number 3.
A common sort of sound, isn't it? Where there's talk, there's health.
Ooh, that's a nice interpretation.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Yeah, now let's listen a little closely here. Tell him you don't have time for that. Actually, no, that's very interesting. Ask him what exactly you're supposed to be listening for. Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sound on the ship fade away.
There now, just like that. Squeak!
Like this narrator has the time of his life, it seems.
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
Yeah, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Hear what? Ask what's got him so excited. That was nothing more than alright. Decide to leave him? No, not. You heard it. What's it supposed? Yeah, that's good. I heard whatever it was, but I don't know what it was supposed to be. Now explain yourself.
It's the wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Ooh. Ah, that's the squeak sound. Ah. Now it makes sense. Hits when it... Wait, whenever it jerks it clockwise. We're heading east. And we're... Wait a minute. Clockwise. So to the right. So it squeaks if you turn it to the right. So why would we go eastward? Kind of depends on where the wind's coming from, isn't it?
Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent bit. Wait. Ask why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. I haven't heard anything good about the place. Note he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figures meant to you. Okay, why are you so joyful about the fort?
No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
I hope so.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Yeah, if he's hatching an escape plan, you want in. Sure. Say nothing, but look him over once before leaving. You may want to find him again inside Fort Joy. Yes. What was that? Maybe we should have... Yeah. And this fella... I didn't do nothing, yada 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 yada. Oh, look at this, some more cards. And
saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Sauce. Yeah, there's hot sauce, there's cold sauce, there's like a lot of sauces. Okay, so you can click on the name itself. That's good. What about the bucket? Kitchen pot. Kitchen pot number 2 is worth 4 units. I'm gonna get overloaded if that continues, but to be honest, anything that's a duplicate can be sold. So let's sell that. Actually, I should auto-sort the whole thing. This one. As I said, anything that's a duplicate can be sold. Let's sell a few of those. Don't know about the bucket. The buckets don't have any value. That's not good. And yeah, the useful stuff we keep. I just need to get some money from these fellows. Why can't there be a button to click? Like, this is inventory I, but there's no T for trade or whatever. This is worth how much? 75 and... so it's 80. Alright. I want gold. I don't want items. He doesn't have any gold on him. What about this fella?
Like I said, you aren't on the list.
Yes, but this is just 4. Let's do that. And, get some money. Oh, the deck of cards. Wait a minute. We are not going to get rid of the deck of cards. The thing is, I cannot mark it in this window, which is not nice. Definitely not nice. Let's accept that. The stars represent the trader's attitude towards you. The higher the attitude, the better the prices. And you can raise the trader's attitude by gifting items or gold. Good idea, but no. Just want them items. Actually, wait a minute. Does the price change a little bit if I buy and sell it? So, like, there's no profit happening in here. That would be quite interesting. So, let's go to this paid fella. Get some items off of those. 19. Is there maybe a price of 1 somewhere? No, of course not. Of course not. So, that's a... Oh, look at that. A price of 8. Okay. Let's sell all of that for 20. Even it out. And get rid of the deck, and we're good. Perfect. We definitely didn't make that much of a profit from it, though. But at least our inventory is not that much lighter than before. I think it's the... What's the thing that weighs the highest on us? 0.66, some keys, some other stuff. The usable items usually. And of course the books. Broken collar. Yeah, still don't know what to do with that though. Righty. Let's see what else we could be able to sell. Let's get more kitchen utensils. A water bucket. Can't move in combat. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. That one is 60. And can I examine? Ooh. So yeah, let's place this one back down there again. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Okay, you can switch from one to the next. Does that work?
Never thought you'd end up.
Okay. So yada 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 and
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too.
Oh, 7 gold. How nice is that? Let's see. 1, 2, and 6. And... oh, not all wares, but alright. Don't wanna get the deck of cards there. I'm at a what? Likened to armor forward, scaly, yada yada, stained shirt, yeah. Let's get the money though.
Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Aww. Indignity. Right, we still got a little bit of kitchen parts. One of them can be sold, definitely. The bed will definitely be kept. Definitely. So, what about that fella?
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
Okay, and this is one of those special people, the Red Prince. And Joyce was also one of those special characters you can start as. It's quite interesting. So every special one starts at a special location.
Looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse.
And what is he looking at?
All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I would let go of that. Humor him. Let's see where this leads. Humble through clenched jaws. What on earth is he doing? The nerve. Slip away. No. Let's see what's happening.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
A lack of tongue and gums? Not just that is missing. I mean, the rest of the stuff is also missing. Like, how can you not notice that there's a bloody skull? Only.
Now,
on our head.
You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
It's can or can you cook well? Alright. Not. Tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen. True chef. So you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. I can, but that your sense of taste isn't what it used to be. Tell him you're not answering his damn question. Okay, let's go with number 3. Why not?
And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game.
Oh, depends. If you want to bite some people's faces off, dog's always welcome.
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Ah, that's why. The Red Prince wants, like, subjects. Most certainly. Tell him, give a sheet of satin. You can make a bum look like a baron. Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garment. Say, these provide cool in the summer. You've had enough there. Okay, let's go with number 2.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
Nah, you don't need to get your hopes up, but in this case, we are most efficient and don't overheat. Don't know how a skeleton would overheat, though, but alright.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
How do you keep up the appearance with paint that has no bearing on your body? You don't see animals paint themselves. Why should we? Okay. Say you must certainly have personal pride. You're not strange to combs, powder and perfumes, definitely. Rubbing your chin. Tell me you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. Months, is it? You tear off this game, tell him you bug off. No. Okay. Most certainly have a personal pride. Absolutely.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start.
Sounds fun.
So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we?
Oh.
As per your own testimony, you can groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle and the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit.
Oh. Now, if you're on a clown suit contest, then the monkey's definitely the perfect fit.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Oh. That was an interesting one. The opportunity. Oh. Lawyer hadn't tell him you're mightily disappointed. Stared him blankly. He was looking for you to be his... What now? Tell him you've half a mind to punch him in the face. Yeah, now I'm absolutely disappointed.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid.
Uh-huh.
Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Yeah, just work hard and get better and better positions. Sure. This fella's actually quite interesting to talk to.
Please don't come begging me, I told you. You can't be my slave, and that's final.
This fella's actually quite funny. The attitude of it, absolutely amazing. So, Sebille, there's also a metal ooh, with money in it. We got lucky this time. And this is why you do that. You pick the luck in order to get stuff out of it. The problem is, Oh, that is quite interesting. Okay, let's save scum a little bit. Maybe that works, because I can get lucky sometimes by opening a crate. I do not know if the crate is lucky or not, and I do not know if saving and loading a game has any effect on the contents of the box. Very interesting indeed. This thing has a very large amount of health. It's a boss crate. Need like boss weaponry in order to break through that. So, what else we got? Let's talk to Sebille for a moment.
Sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Hey, that's quite nice.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, double ones.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
No, snake eyes look a little bit different. To the left and to the right of a snake, usually. Wonder what she's doing. Yes.
Rolling dice.
Oh.
Deciding fates.
Okay. How do you decide fates by rolling dice? Isn't fate supposed to be a more, I don't know, rigid thing? Yeah, can't you read the future in cow entrails as well? Whose fate are you deciding, by the way?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Aw, how nice is that?
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Why are you smiling?
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with dice, ask if she can read the future encounter a bit of that, was it? It's probably best to take your leave. No, I want to know about the cow entrails.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too.
Oh, right. Now let's see how much meat I can get.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
So the whole idea of licking already gets the memories across? Or was that more a joke? You don't see why not. Extend your arm.
She looks at you in surprise when you bear an arm of bone.
My. Guess I'll have to find out the memory from Marrow, won't I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back. You were thinking of flesh. Or, to be rather more precise, the pleasures of the flesh. Those that have eluded you for so long.
Stay at the ground, embarrassed. You had quite forgotten about that. No. Wait a minute. Wide-eyed. That's exactly right. Snap at her. She doesn't know what in the Seven Hells she's talking about. Actually, that is... I don't know if that's right or not, but let's just play along.
Of course it is. The truth's right there. Skin deep, so to speak. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, that is nice.
I don't lick and tell.
But I would actually need her capabilities in order to figure out who this chunk of flesh is. This could be anything under that chunk of flesh. I think this was it, wasn't it?
The woman keeps rolling her dice. She pays you no further notice.
Yeah, that's great. Why can't I give her some meat and okay, now I got ideas. So she just needs to get it into the mouth, doesn't really need to chew on it. That is so doesn't she just get an awful lot of memory surges every time she does the deed? Right.
We'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Oh, there's Ifan ben-Mezd. I don't know if that's a play on words or not. And I wanted to save before opening that chest. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I totally forgot about that. Whatever. Let's just talk about with this Viktar dude.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Yes, let's trade a little bit, shall we? You get 16 gold and a little bit of stuff, some tongues.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was...
Oh, that's actually the very interesting thing. Like, it's written tongue and or tongues, and there's also a tongue in the mouth, and in German it's called Zange, which sounds similar to Zunge, which is the same connection. So for some reason, this like thing that looks like a tongue has the ability of moving things around and holding stuff in place a little bit. Quite weird, and in both languages as well. Even if the names are somewhat different, it's kind of weird. Whatever. Let's see, what can we sell? Some of that, some of that. What about the books though? Still don't know what to do with those. Can I actually sell stolen goods? That would be... Oh, yes! On Magic's fanfare. I definitely have to read this. No, wait. One of those will always be kept. Wait. That one goes. That one stays. That one goes back again. Let's even this out and accept. He accepts my offer. How nice of him. I'm getting richer and richer and richer. Quite interesting. Now let's talk to even ben-Mezd.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Is it? I don't think so.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Now, move closer to him.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
There is no neck that can be pressed on.
Pinches less that way, right?
Isn't it supposed to be just a magical ring?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why the Magister subjects him of murder? Doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around, take a leave. Nope. We just have a little talk.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Oh, now it's personal.
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Interesting. Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Say that you're... Well, it's not a subordinate anymore, isn't it? Say that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it? That's a bit direct. Let's just keep this question for later.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Alright. Now about the murder.
No.
That's a simple answer, alright.
The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Viktar, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Quite interesting though. Quite interesting. Ask Ifan if he knows anything about where you're headed.
The Joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Again, all about Alexander. But why is he calling it the Joy? As if it's some kind of boat or something.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
You'd like to meet Alexander? Sure. Show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. We do not need to be that emotional about it. Tell Ifan that's one acquaintance you're not eager to make. Actually, say you're no interest in Alexander. All you care about is surviving for Joy. Absolutely. Well, the problem about those three choices is that one of them is fairly emotional, the other one is quite negligent, and then there is like a simple and a more, well, yeah, very simple survival thing for the next day, basically. There's no much depth to it. I'm definitely not eager to make the acquaintance of the Alexander fella, but
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
Let's hope so, so we can talk in peace.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, what's your name?
It's John Cena.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Zoom.
Name?
Say that it's Jill. Refuse to give him your name. Tell him your name is Viktar. That's right. Viktar. Let's go with number 4. Why not?
Magister Viktar looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robe.
I think we messed stuff up, but this is definitely an interesting choice.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Interesting. So we're not supposed to tell anyone about whatever that was?
What? Didn't make it clear the first time.
Yada. Still need more of your gold, mate. Just don't know how to get it.
Ifan raises his eyebrows, but shakes his head at your attempts to communicate, glancing sideways at the angry face of Magister Viktar.
Okay.
Thought you'd end up a prison guard.
What? Didn't make it clear the first...
So I need to make this fella move in order to talk to him and get more information out. Good to know. Now, what else we got? We got one more room before this thing here, so let's just open that. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can open this up. It's locked, obviously. If I sneak, what happens? Oh, that's an old key. Now to find out what it unlocks. Ah, look at that. How convenient. Now we got the key. That means we are totally allowed to be in here. Let's just get all of this stuff. Some potatoes, some cooking pot, mashed potatoes, some other stuff. It kind of takes a while for you to actually be able to pick things up. There's nothing down here. The dishes too, and this stuff too. Right. More? No. Oh, there's some garlic. The problem is, you click on the garlic, and then the symbol is still there. Oh yeah, wait. I want to save, and I want to open this thing. So what happens if I open this now? I get 8 gold. Alright. Let's load it up real quick and see what happens if we open this up now. Still 8 gold. Let's see. I think safe scamming doesn't work. Maybe it's let's just try this like 10 times. Let's see. Either safe scamming doesn't work in order to not be abused, or it does work and the lucky ability just takes a little bit of time to be useful. Maybe so and so many chances or tries until you can do something interesting with it. Yeah, what was I like 5? Yeah, let's just try this 5 more times in order to figure out if it works or not, or at least in order to increase our certainty. Ah, look at this. All of these fellas. This is the, I think, wasn't this Lohse? I think so. Yeah, one of them was Lohse, the Red Prince. Then we got us, or some other undead fella. This was the dwarf. This is Sebille, the visionary. Don't know about. We haven't found this fella, I think. Or maybe he was the one with the dice. I don't know. The one with. There was an elf with some books on it. Yeah, that one's just kind of suspicious. Windigo. Fascinating. I think there are a few more I need to talk to. Maybe I just kind of messed this up. But these are definitely ones starting in this area. Okay, let's just try this 2 more times. And then we know if the whole thing changes or not. Because I think that it actually fills all of the chests once you enter the area. And it keeps it that way. So it saves it. So in this case, what you need to do is know exactly what's inside the chest. Alright. Let's just try this once more and then we're done with it. I just want to continue the whole thing until some interesting stuff happens. But this is a basket. The actual luck skill. There we go. Lucky charms increase the likelihood of finding extra treasure wherever loot is stashed. Okay, so even the basket could be considered a loot stash kind of thing. I think safe scamming is not an option. So what else? It would be nice to have some kind of highlight on all of those objects, and the highlight have like different colors depending on if it's full or not. That would be neat. This washing tub. Is this too heavy? Does it cost anything? Of course not. Let's just move this right up. Right. A murder. Restoration scroll. Yes, why not? And what's this? Some lemonade. Oh, what do we have here? 6 new recipes have been learned. Yeah, look. Ooh. So you can learn recipes by reading those thingies on the wall. It's locked. Okay, so we cannot open this from that side. Very interesting. There were a few more of those papers on the wall somewhere around here. Let me just figure out where that was for a moment. There could be a few ones on that side. No. I've seen it somewhere though, and I kind of ignored it. And oh, look at that! There's more, and there's not. Right. So something in here, not so much. Something about that, not so much. What about the? Yeah, This cannot be interacted with. Right, that's also nothing to be interacted with. Sure. If I would just be able to give her that flesh thingy, and figure out who's the murderer. That would be nice. Or is it... Oh, is this the Fane fella? No. Ah, wait, yeah, we need more gold, don't we? Does this fella have... I think I... Yeah, I got... What's this? 1 gold.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Was this the...
I'm really rather busy.
That's not the one. What about Payde?
Take care of yourself now.
Okay, now this is definitely a little bit more complicated. Oh yeah, there was a book that I need to read, and also this on magics and foul play. The Source King insists there are no magics to foul. No, we got this. On the silence of the source. There we go. We have too long presumed source as a virtuous part of civil society, yet we need to look no further. Source model of source collars provided by Red. No, that's not it. Lucian and the Black Ring in the treatise. Cranley, the scribe, goes to great length. Something about this thing. Stern letter from Siwan. There. Order from the guard steward. Important. It's come to my attention again that several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes under the... Oh, we got this one too. I could sell that. Do I need to sell that? I don't know. Like, this is the problem. Like, you find interesting pamphlets all around, but I think they are of no use once you figured out what they were good for, right? So, what about this one? Salmon pie? No. Let's auto sort the thing real quick. I want to read things. Oh, look at that. Another dagger. Would it be better for me to have a dual wield on this or not? Now we dual wield daggers. Where's our damage, actually? Strength, damage. Oh, 5 to 6. Ah, it does go up. Look at that. Our accuracy is the same. We got some lockpicks that we don't need because we are undead. Cooking pot. Wait. Why does the cooking pot stack sometimes and sometimes not? That's kind of weird. Now I need to split the item and sell that. There we go. This one gets selected the other way around. Journal. Ah. This tomb contains no text. Instead, sketches of a dragon fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Why is there no painting or drawing of the dragon to be seen in there? That's kind of weird. So, that was the rope. Then we got some plates without any... Don't know what to do with it. It says useless. Only clocks up your inventory. And the weight. Anything else to read in here? I don't think so. Good. So, now, what about this fella?
You aren't on the list.
Yeah. Come on. Your Majesty. Sure. This Lohse fella doesn't work. Ah.
Do you like to play ball? We like to play ball.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, let's even that. And... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Looks like I actually have to sell Dragon cards now. Alright, accept. Yeah. Go and play your little card games.
Hey there,
Widow! So, let's see. Let's sell all of that stuff. Even it out. And, now we got more money. Right. By the way, wouldn't it be better for me to just... Yeah, oh, yes, wait. Wait a minute. So let's just save. And, where's the thing? There we go. We need to get rid of the stolen goods. What is stolen, by the way? Can we select anything in here? Sorted by... Stolen? Some kind of property assessment. There's equipped... Consumable, magical, ingredient, miscellaneous, and book and keys. Yeah. What else did I get? I mean, the meat, sure. The thing is, it's a stolen. Gold value, durability, compact. What's compact? Nah, whatever. Okay. There's not that much that I've actually stolen. It's just this... this meat thing. Wait a minute, where's the meat? Wait a minute. This piece of meat cannot be found in this inventory for some reason. I might be able to do that. This is just some ham. I'm looking for the leg. Either I'm blind or I can't find it. There it is. It's stolen. It's a chunk of flesh. It has no gold value, therefore it cannot be traded, or... Just because it has no gold value, it shouldn't make the trade impossible. The problem is it's stolen. Like, how do you get rid of the stolen property? Like, how do you make the goods more proper? Alright, before we continue in here, because the episode's already very long, and it may get even longer in a moment, let's just be happy that we got a decent amount of gold and continue in the next one. Until then, like and subscribe as usual, and ta-ta!